Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cropper here. I've got a couple of interviews that I want to post, but I'm going to hold you guys hostage for a couple more Patreon subscribers first. So I've got Doug from The Rational Capitalist, and I've got Giovanni from France. You can see them right there. There's the two files. I'm ready to upload them as soon as you're ready for them. Go to patreon.com/Mr. Cropper and throw your $5 or $10 a month on the pile to get Mr. Cropper to create more content. Here is the Rational Capitalist blog, The Rat Cap. I like that because it's kind of like the Rat Pack, but it's not. It's the Rat Cap. The Rational Capitalist. I didn't read this piece here that I'm showing, which is Objectivists Disintegrating. I did read this piece, Dear Gate, It Needs More Cowboy, and I can't dissent from anything in this entire piece. It's absolutely perfect. So, I'm going to be reading this one here just for fun. But just to let you know about my interview with this guy, Doug, and my interview with the guy who runs the Objectivist podcast, the Objectivist blog post in France, or of France. According to him, there's very, very, very little knowledge of objectivism in France. And The Virtue of Selfishness is published in France, but only 9 out of 20 chapters. And Atlas Shrugged is published in France, but it's a bad translation. The guy who translated it didn't know objectivism, and the translation's not good. So, France is going along without proper ideas. And anyways, if you want to know more about this very interesting interview, go to patreon.com and throw a few more dollars on the pile and try to get Mr. Cropper to upload these 2 latest videos. I'm only doing this because these are such good videos, trying to get some value out of them. Let me see if I think I've got a bit I can play here.
All the virtues, the 7 virtues.
I have to dissent just a little bit there. I think to be an objectivist means to act on what you understand. And of course you should try to understand things, and the more you understand the better, and the philosophy is about how to understand and what you should work towards and so on. But when you come to understand something as true, that is something that you should use as your basis for action. Truth is your basis for action. Whatever you come to understand is true. So you can't. Now, one of the things that he has come to understand that is true is that Ayn Rand's writings are not readily available in France. They're not available in French. He understands that's true, and I told him you should act on that. So it was an interesting conversation. I think you'll want to hear that. Let's see if I can give you a bit from Doug's here.
And being very concerned about what you called leftivism. And I think that's a great term of leftivism, because I think it characterizes them correctly in that they seem to always punch right, and not having a more nuanced and objective perspective on the political candidates and environment in front of us and how to wade through that and how to think about it.
So that's it. 3-4 minutes into that video. That's what's awaiting you, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you have already joined the Patreon. Maybe some of you could increase the amount that you're patronizing with. Maybe some of you can jump on there who have been thinking about it but haven't yet. You said, Mr. Cropper's sure putting out a lot of stuff. I like his stuff. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to go patronize him yet because he's producing. Now is your turn. Go jump on Patreon. Let's get a few more on there.